Going live. And we are live. Hello, my friends. I should probably not put my hand on my microphone. Can you hear me okay? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? My name is Teacher Evelyn Joy, and welcome back to my channel. Okay, my name's Evelyn Joy. And today I'm going to be unboxing Mary and Martha products. So, my friend Alice K. Ruckelhaus, she has a YouTube channel. She's a VIPKID teacher. She's a published author of Christian fiction books, and just recently she is a consultant for a company I'd never heard of before, but it's by Dayspring, which I have heard of before, and it's a company called Mary and Martha. Good morning, Teacher Kasie. I have 3 people watching. Feel free to give me a thumbs up. So, when I attended her launch party, I bought a tea set for my girls. And that tea set's super precious. It comes with a book, a teapot, 2 cups, a plate, a sugar bowl, a little creamer, couple of spoons. And so I decided to earn some more cups for my tea set because it comes with 2. And I was thinking I would like some more. I was thinking this would be a really nice thing to pass down to my kids. So I have that unboxing video that you're welcome to check out. So I threw another party. I did not expect it to be successful because I'm terrible at sales. But thank you to anyone who bought from the party because I earned $140 worth of free stuff. And I also was able to choose out of a list of items that cost a lot more than $14 and pay just $14 for one of those things. And I also could have paid for something half price, but I'm cheap. So when I saw the tea set that I originally had bought for $60 plus, I think it's 64 plus shipping. It was $70 after shipping just to get Esther's tea set. This time when I threw the party, I got a lot of $140 worth of free stuff. And then I paid $14 for the tea set again. So I decided to have the first tea set for Esther and the second tea set for Deborah because it's such a precious, special little set that I want to have it be something special that they can pass on to their own daughters someday. So I'm keeping it special. They can play with it in my office, but it's not going to be just among their toys wherever to get broken. So I'm going to show you the things that I got. Now, the company has some items that are higher end, higher prices, but y'all know me, I love Dollar Tree. I love getting a lot of bang for my buck. So I chose a lot of items that were very affordable, like $10, $12, $14, so that I could get a lot more and so that I could show you more in this unboxing video. So without further ado, let's go. All right. Oh, I already unpackaged it because I had to see it. I love elephants, and elephants come up so often in VIPKID lessons, and it's so soft. My kids are definitely going to take him from me, but I got an elephant. He's very super soft. So, yes. I got the Devotional Doodle journal. So it says, "Behold, I am doing a new thing." And so this has like a little Bible lesson, and then it's actually for children. The kids can color or doodle in there, taking notes next to the lesson. So, and it might say what to draw or give you an idea. I may do it with my kids, or I may do some of them myself. We'll just see. Oh, I like this one. You can color those letters in. Love it. That's beautiful. So that's super exciting. This one I got for reading with my kids, Nighttime Devotions. Right now I do a bedtime prayer with my kids, but I don't have a devotional book it says to end your day God's way. So we could make this part of our nighttime routine, reading just like a little devotional with my kids before bed. It's just a way, the first one's about for God to love the world. It's got beautiful little pictures. It's just a little half page each night. So it's not real long, which is great for short attention spans. And it just, it's teaching be kind to everyone, make good choices and stay out of trouble. God has prepared a place for you in heaven. Learn to control yourself, when not to follow the crowd. Keep asking. Pay attention in school. Play fairly. Don't whine. Jesus doesn't want you to worry. Nobody's perfect. The 100th Psalm. So anyway, each time it has a Bible verse you can read. It has a little paragraph explanation, has something to remember, and it has a little place to journal. So you can write when you did that devotion. So you can start with the first, there's 52 devotionals. You can start with the first one and go through, and it's got that new book smell. Do you know what I mean? So lovely. When you buy used books, you don't get that new book smell. Okay, this one I got for myself. It's 100 Days of Faith Over Fear. And how much in 2020 do we need faith over fear? One moment, just one moment. Who is it? Oh, it's Esther and Deborah. Welcome, welcome. Come over here. I'm unboxing the box. They've been asking to unbox this box.
Inside.
Hi, guys. Can I fix your ponytail, love? Okay. So they've been asking to unbox this, but I started without them because I'm naughty. Can I fix your ponytail? Okay. Say your name. What's your name?
Esther.
Esther. What's your name?
Deborah.
Deborah. Do you want to check out the elephant that I just bought? I just unboxed. Touch it. It's so soft. Is that super special?
Yeah, it's a baby elephant.
So I got that for my classes,
So
but
small.
there's a baby elephant. Yeah. I will
And
share.
a mommy elephant.
I'll share my elephant with you guys, but it lives in my office, okay?
Yeah.
You guys can play with it, and you can even take it out of the office, but I need it back in my office for when I teach classes, okay?
Okay.
Do you like it? Show the elephant on the camera.
This is the watch and this
What
is
should
the
we name
mommy.
the elephant?
I think it could be named.
I'll have to actually brush your hair downstairs later because you got a little bit of tingles. Deborah's got a big tingle that's going to be a lot of work to get out. That's okay.
Mom, I think I'm going to name the elephant.
Floppy. It's got floppy ears.
Well,
No,
her
probably not.
name is.
You're thinking of something else.
I think. Mommy, her name is. What's her name?
I don't know. That's a baby elephant.
I think Cutie.
You think Cutie? Oh, that's a sweet name. So our elephant's name is Cutie. Okay, so I bought this devotional book that is called 100 Days of Faith Over Fear Devotional Journal. So how much in 2020 do we need to be reminded of faith over fear, right?
Mommy.
So wow. Oh, wow. Okay. So what you do,
Take the tag off.
you may take the tag off. It says face Jesus. So it'll have a paragraph talking to you, and it'll have 3 Bible verses, and a verse over here has a space that you can journal, and a prayer at the bottom. So, and there's 100 days. So I love that because you can say you miss 5 days. You can pick up anytime and do the next day, right? And it gives you an idea to express your feelings on paper, right? And you can look back on it later too. Okay, this one's a book for children. Who wants to get it?
Me.
Okay, Deborah, come over. they also have children's books. And this book is called All Creatures Great and Small.
And it's have a daddy elephant.
It has a daddy elephant. Can I look at it for a minute, love?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So we're going to look at it. All creatures great and small. So elephant, oh my goodness. Lion, zebra, toucan. So it talks about the things God has made and how he made them all.
No.
And it's a neat little story. Look, there's a narwhal too.
Mommy, I think she was in the. I think she's a girl elephant, but she has a hole.
Oh yeah.
I think.
So I have a little spot I need to sew her. Okay. Don't pull any stuffing out. I will sew her. Okay. All right. So this is a sweet little book. It says all things bright and beautiful.
This is the elephant, and this is the elephant too.
Deborah, can I read? Okay. All things bright and beautiful, all creatures great and small, all things wise and wonderful, the Lord made them all. Each little flower that opens, each little, can I read a book? Thank you. Each little bird that sings, oh my God. Can you guys hear me? I left my microphone down when I went to go open the door. Well, hopefully you guys could hear me. Let me know.
Mommy.
Oh, Marianne said, I'm going to see my niece and her baby. Oh, so cute. Yes, you can hear me. Okay, cool.
When Deborah and me woke up, we didn't see Joshy's bed.
Joshy's in my bed.
He's in your bed?
Yeah, he woke up in the middle of the night.
He did?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm sorry too.
So this is, oh, you don't have to be sorry, baby. This is one book for kids. So one side is God made all creatures great and small, right? Then the other side of the spectrum is God made just one. So this is talking about how God made even though God made everything, all the animals and everything, he also made us individual and unique and special. So this is another cardboard book. Both of these are cardboard books. Love? No. No.
The books off and put them on the table and open it.
Not right now. We're going to open it in a minute.
Okay, how about when it's time to show?
Okay, I'm going to read some of this to you, okay? Look at you! There you are, special, it's true. God made just one little child like you. What does God see when he glances your way? He sees you're about to do great things today. You might... My children, I'm reading you a story. Would you like to listen?
Yeah.
Okay, no more yelling while I'm trying to read, okay? Thank you. You might climb a mountain or sail the high sea. Just think of the things you can do and can be. You have a big part in God's very big plan. He made you to do things that only you can. You're going to be something. It's going to be good. Just ask God to help you to do what you should. Anyway, that's a very special book and with a poem. The pages are brand new, so it's my first time pulling them apart, so they're making a noise, but they won't make that noise in the future. So just beautiful illustrations. Oh, that's so funny.
And the monkey said, oh no.
Yes, I'll have to read this whole book in another video. This is just an unboxing video, but I will have book reading videos. Okay. This is what Esther's asking to open. Give me a minute. Give me a minute, I said. Okay. You may take that down and make sure there's nothing else in there. You want what they want is the bubbles. Okay. So the tea set I will unbox in a minute. One moment, child. Okay, you can tell. We are not. Baby, wait a minute. That's what I needed. My kids popping loud things in the background of the video. You could hear me just fine. Okay, cool. Love, I did not say to open that yet. Wait a minute. What I want to open is this box first.
Yeah. I want to open small
Listen
one.
to my words. Are you listening? Okay. So this is the thing that I wanted to earn for free, and I did earn it. Stop trying to grab it away. I am trying to explain. Listen. Okay. So, I wanted to stop touching my microphone. I wanted to turn to
Elephant one. Mommy, this is the baby elephant sitting down.
Mm-hmm.
And look, he can sit down too.
Yeah.
Both of them can sit
The struggle's
down.
real, guys. I've only got 2 of my 4 kids in here, and the interruptions are real. Okay. Maybe you guys aren't hearing all of the noise I'm hearing. Trying to have a train of thought here.
Oh, no,
Can I talk for half a second? Yeah, I know you want to open it. Deborah, love. Can I talk? Okay.
I'm going to read the story for you. Mom, how about this is the 10th story?
Can I talk?
Okay.
Thanks.
Okay.
This little box right here is what I was trying to earn for free, and I was surprised to be able to earn much more than that. So all these books and things are what I got for free, including this. So 4 kids, the struggle's real. Haha. Yes. Being able to get a word in edgewise. I'm not mad. I'm just trying to have a turn to talk. I understand that you want to open it, love, but you have to let me do it, okay? Is that okay with you?
Yeah.
Okay. So when I found out that for one of my $14 things I could get the tea set again, I decided to get another one. Because I'm like, the first one I spent $70 total, including shipping and taxes and the item. I think it was $64 before. So I was just trying to get the teacups for free. So I did. So it's 2 extra teacups, 2 extra spoons, and 2 extra plates. So let's show it. They're real beautiful. They're child size. So they're a decent size. But they're not, adult size. You may not grab. And it has even ceramic spoons. They're very beautiful. Love. I'm feeling a little frustrated that you're just quickly grabbing things when these are fragile. So we need to treat them carefully. Okay? Okay. Yes. So there's 2 teacups like this. So you can buy the teacups separately, but they exactly go along with the set. So now, my love, wait a moment. I'm going to put these back into the box. Are you listening to my words that I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm going to put these back away before we open the next one because I don't want to just lose pieces by grabbing and putting everything everywhere. I want to treat this nice, special set how it deserves to be treated, okay? We need to be careful with it.
And they're made with glass too.
If they get broken, then you won't be able to have it when you're older to share with your own children someday. And I want it to stay something special you can have a long, long time, okay? So when you get just the 2 teacups on the side, that's just what you get. You get the 2 teacups, the 2 plates, and the 2 spoons. But when you stop, you may not just start grabbing and ripping this box because this box as well, I want to keep it nice. You understand? Okay. I know you weren't trying to rip it, but you were trying to open it, and you have to be careful with how you open it, love. Okay. So This is the tea set. I like that it comes in the box in styrofoam because I was thinking, oh, what if it breaks in the mail? But it can't. One moment. You're just grabbing and let me do one thing at a time, and I will hand things to you as I open them, okay? I know you just want to open them, but if you rip things or drop things, I'm going to feel frustrated because this is expensive, nice stuff. We want to treat it real nice, okay? All right. So, what I did, listen to my words. Are you listening to my words? Okay, what I did was I wrote Esther's tea set on this box. And on this box, I'm going to write Deborah's tea set. So you're each, since I got 2 extra teacups, they're each going to have 3 teacups for their tea set. So that means, you know, like a little girl and 2 dolls, or 2 little girls and a mommy can do a tea party. Okay, so this is the tea set. Okay, so now you can pull things out and show them. So this is the teapot.
And don't forget to get the spoon.
Okay. Love, love, love. My children, we're not just grabbing. This is the teapot. It's beautiful. It's ceramic. It's child size, so it's not so huge, but it's a decent size. Do you want to show it? Ceramic spoons. You get 2 with the tea set. A little sugar bowl with a lid. 2 cups. A creamer bowl. So by throwing a party for my friend, I got more bang for my buck because I was able to get this tea set for $14 this time. So I probably spent $23 total for shipping and then the $14 for this. I could have gotten an item for half price, but I just went with getting a lot of the cheaper items like books and things so that I could get more bang for my buck, get more things. And so thanks to the people who bought things from the party. And it has this beautiful devotional book. It's called Teatime Devotions. And so each daughter gets their own Teatime Devotion book. And it just has like a short little devotional and Bible verse and prayer and a little spot to journal. And it has 52 different ones. You would like to sit on my lap? Yeah. All right, you may. One moment.
Okay.
But listen, we're not going to drop anything on the floor. Okay? We're going to be careful, aren't we? So this is actually Deborah's tea set.
Anything.
I'm looking at my messy classroom. So, okay, which do you want to touch?
Eeny, miny, moe.
Eeny, meeny, miny, moe.
This one.
What is it? What is that?
A cup.
A cup.
And we can drink it like this.
You can drink it. So we're probably gonna take more tea party out school classes. Love, keep it on the table. Keep it on the table. You're gonna go put water in it. Okay. Don't break or drop anything. Hold it with 2 hands, please. Thank you. Talk about make a mama nervous. So she's going to go get water so we can have a tea party. So we're not going to spill water on the computer, right?
Yeah. Oh,
Mama's got one computer to teach with. So, yeah, this is our special little thing. Oh, welcome. Martha's here. Martha, you're my friend. I'm going to add you as a moderator. Welcome to the Blue Wrench Club. Good morning from Monterey Bay, California. Our friend Martha, she has a YouTube channel. Make sure you check her out, Martha Henry. She has a video about minimalism, and I am going to be doing some summer cleaning, spring cleaning in the summer. I have a lot of things that I need to move around and shift and get rid of things. But this is something special that my girls hopefully can keep nice through childhood and share with their own children when they get older. You would like the other cup, please? Would you like a plate? Oh, you're actually drinking water now. I thought you were pretending really well. I was like, wow, you really seem like you're drinking something out of there. She said, I have to do feedback before I forget. Have a great day. Evelyn, that devotional book is wonderful. I can see fun times ahead for your family. Thank you. Yes. So I'm so blessed that I was able to get a bunch of books. So this is a cardboard book. God made just one, talking about how special he made us individually. This is All Creatures Great and Small, talking about God made everything. This is a Faith Over Fear devotional for myself. These are bedtime devotionals for me to do with my kids. This is a devotional doodle journal. I think Esther will love coloring in that and reading about that. So,
but not
a little bit about myself as a mom.
Mommy, I'm going to use it with one hand.
Yeah. I lost a little one when I was 17 weeks pregnant, going on 2 years ago now.
My hand,
And so I really struggled with my own faith journey. So even though I've taught Sunday school classes and I've taught Awana and I've taught Bible clubs to kids, the enemy sort of took my confidence in teaching Bible to my own kids away when I was struggling spiritually. My love, which song? But recently,
a little bit teapot.
Since I can't just I'm a little teapot. Okay, we'll sing it in just a second. She wants to sing I'm a little teapot. That's the sugar bowl.
That's a sugar
Recently,
bowl.
With not being able to take my kids to Sunday school classes to hand over teaching my kids about the Bible to somebody else to do. Now we've been doing some Bible at home, which obviously I needed to be doing all along, but kind of lost confidence in that when I was struggling with my own faith. So these are some items that are going to help me be able to, with their short little attention spans, have something special. She's showing. Let's tilt this down so you can see. She's showing her sister how to do the tea. Let me move this. Are we playing tea? So anyway, we are. I'm thankful for these books that I can start doing devotions with my kids before bed. We always pray when I'm. When I'm driving in the car. Let me scoot this back. Maybe that way we can see.
Mommy.
Esther, can you go get me a towel from the kitchen? So I knocked over the teapot. Good thing my computer is up on a.
Mommy, it didn't break.
No, it didn't break. Yeah, it didn't. We're not gonna break anything. My phone is up on something. My computer is up on a box, so thankful for that. But I spilled the whole teapot of water onto the table. I also have a plastic tablecloth on my table right now, so Esther's going to get me a towel. Anyway, now that my kids are finally getting to the age where they can comprehend and understand things about the Bible and stuff, we're just starting to get into learning little songs about Jesus and stuff. And so yeah, we've got this sweet little tea set. I'm thankful to Alice K that I was able to host a party. I'm thankful for anyone that ordered from that party because I was able to earn a bunch of items for free. So I got free books, free teacups, and I was able to get this really nice tea set that's normally $64. Thank you, love. Hand it to my hand. I can't reach that far. Thank you. I was able to get it again for only $14 this time. So I was able to get a tea set for each of my girls so that it can be something special that they can hand on to their own children someday if it survives their childhood. I'm going to try my best. So anyway, we're looking forward to
Mom, give me a whiteboard
having
and
tea parties on Outschool. Love.
Mom,
Are
give
you
me a
stretching or are you
whiteboard and a
fussing?
marker. I'm stretching.
Oh, okay. Baby, it sounds very rude when you say, Mommy, give me. You can say, Mommy, may I please have?
Mommy, may I please have a whiteboard, but I want the red one.
Well, my love, right now my hands are full and I have a big stack of books on top of it. So I would have to set Deborah down and move a lot of things over. So you're going to have to wait about 3 minutes for me to do all those things in order to get you a whiteboard and a marker. Okay? What color marker would you like? Pink, please. Okay, give me 1 moment.
Put some more water.
Okay, you can put more water left.
It's not full yet.
There is water, but no, baby. Here, you have more water. So Deborah was asking me if we can sing I'm a Little Teapot. You want me to sing that with you, baby?
Yeah.
I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Here is my handle, here is my spout. When I get all steamed up, hear me shout. Tip me over and pour me out. Very good. So I'm going to start putting some of these things back. I'm going to leave your cups out since they're full of water. You can have them. I'm going to put the plates back. Esther asked for a whiteboard, and I can't get to it until I put a few things away. Yes. So when I was little, I had a plastic tea set that I kept and handed down to my kids. And now it's really special that they're able to have next level, exciting, special stuff. It's just really, it's fun. It's neat. It's something to do in quarantine. You know, I can't take my kids to the zoo. I tried. My membership expired, and to go just one day is about a lot of money, and to get a membership is even more money. So right now I can't afford to take my kids to the zoo, which maybe is good because, you know, there's possibly sick people there. You never know. But I can't take them to the children's museum anymore. We don't really go to the park, but once in a while we'll go to a little park that doesn't have anybody else at it. But we can't really go to the big parks that we like or anything. So there's a lot of things we can't do. So we've been trying to find what can we do that's not just screen time all the time. So we built a fence on our yard so we can play in the yard. I just got a free slide for them. A friend gave us a play set. No, listen to my words. Do you hear my words? Yeah. Okay. We are playing with the teapot and the teacups. So I'm not putting them away yet. I can open the box later and put them away. Do you understand? Okay. Sometimes lately I've been realizing I have to ask my kids if they're listening before I talk. Otherwise, we're just talking over each other. So these are some sweet books.
I don't know, but I'm waiting for a whiteboard.
You're waiting for a whiteboard. I'm working on moving my pile of stuff over so I can get you a whiteboard, love. You would like the baby elephant. I will look around and I will tell you if I see the baby elephant. I see a pink marker that Esther asked for. Love, that fussy voice is not going to help the elephant appear. You probably dropped it on the floor, baby. Here you go, honey. If you see, where's my big elephant? Can I hold it for a minute?
Oh, she's gonna want to.
No. May I hold my elephant for a minute since I'm giving you the whiteboard? Okay. Baby, instead, listen to me. Instead of climbing on the table, you can walk around it.
Or you will get hurt.
Thank you. I don't want you to fall down off the table and get hurt, baby. Okay, so in my family, I have Esther, who's 5. Here, this is my family. I don't like that fussy voice. If you need something, you need to use your words, my love. I cannot understand you when you talk that way. So this is my family. Esther is 5, almost 6. Deborah is 4.5. Joshua is going to turn 3 next month. And Caleb, not in this photo, but right now he is 6 months old. So that photo is a little bit old. This photo is pre-quarantine. Feels like a lifetime ago. So that's right, folks. This horrible year of 2020 is halfway through because my son... What, baby?
What is 12 plus...
12 plus 13. Well, what's 1 plus 1? 2. So first we put a 2 in the first column. What is 2 plus 3? 5. So you put a 2 and a 5. So 12 plus 13 is 25. Do you need an eraser? Esther's practicing math on the whiteboard. She's a smart cookie. So anyway, you said, finished my feedback, and now I have the teapot song in my brain. Not a bad song. Yeah. And Kasie said could be worse. Very good. So right now, I'm not sure if my microphone is the one that is connected. So do you think that this is what's connected? Do you hear a difference at all? Is it possibly that it's just my internal mic that's turned on, or is it actually this? What do you think? Do you hear any difference? Let me know. Yes, the mic. This is the mic. Okay, cool. Because it didn't say external mic like I thought it did last time. It says internal mic built in, but it had 2 internal mics built in, so I chose this option, and I'm like, it's not internal, it's external, but whatever. My love, how may I help you? I'm just hearing fussing. I did not hear words. What words do you want to say with your fussing? Or instead of your fussing? What words would you like to say to me?
Maybe that fell down or something.
Oh, are you still looking for the baby elephant?
Yeah.
Well, think with your brain where the last place you saw it was and look around and see if maybe it fell down. You don't have to get upset with people who don't know where it is. That doesn't make sense. You don't have to get mad either, do you? Would you like me to move my chair so we can look and see? How about you move out of the way so I can move my chair and we can look and see? Is there an elephant on the floor? No. Oh, I found him. He's over here. Do you want to come get him? There he is. See how using your words and getting some help worked a lot better than just fussing and being upset. Good reminder to me too.
This is the elephant with this baby.
So, okay. She took the elephant away again. One reason why I like elephants, besides that they're so unique and so cute and so cool, I like elephants because back when I was single and I was a Sunday school teacher, I was pushing the kids on the swing outside back in the day after college when I was like 24, I'm 32 now, time flies. And so I was pushing the kids on the swing outside of church and the Sunday school kids. And one kid was like, Miss Evelyn, Miss Evelyn, Miss Evelyn, Miss Evelyn, Miss Elephant. Miss Evelyn. And I said, did you call me an elephant? Then after that, all the kids thought it was so funny that they always called me Miss Elephant after that, which I was fine with. I thought it was cute. So that's why I like elephants. So yeah. So this is the sweet little tea set. I am enjoying being a part of my kids' childhood because my childhood I had some positive things that I liked in with negative things that were struggles with. I had a difficult childhood, but there were good things. And so it's exciting for me to see my kids having a better childhood than I had, but also being able to let them experience special things that were special to me when I was a kid, like having a tea party. Yeah, my tea parties were plastic, but it's even more special that there's our ceramic. My love, listen to my words. Do you hear me? I would like you to please stop using your fingers on my whiteboard. Do you see an eraser? I see an eraser on your table. Thank you. Please use the eraser. When you use your fingers will get super yucky. And then you could maybe touch your eyes and that could hurt your eyes. I don't want you to do that, okay? Please just use the eraser. So anyway, as what I was trying to say earlier is when I, during my...
Touch your eyes, Mommy.
Yes.
Touch your eyes.
It could hurt your eyes if you rub them, baby. So wash your hands.
It's a said no. What is 11 plus 13? It said no.
That side says no. What's the other side say?
Yes.
You just read 2 words.
Yeah.
Deborah, you're super smart. Oh, Meredith is leaving. Gotta go. Need to make some spaghetti for husband for lunch. Oh, I have to bring my husband his lunch today. What's 11 plus 13 equal? What's 1 plus 1?
No.
So write it 2.
I said this verb said no.
What's 1 plus 3?
No. No.
Excuse me, Deborah. I need to see Esther's whiteboard.
But I'm going to put this way.
Baby, your 2 is backwards. Try again. And there's no 1 at the beginning. I said, what's 1 plus 1? It's 2. And then what's 1 plus 3? That's 4. So the answer is 24. So that's a 2 and a 4. Esther's learning her own math. So I also did not expect to be homeschooling. I didn't expect to be in the position we're in right now. So
24.
I'm learning. I'm learning what to do. So I've been working on cleaning my kitchen. There's a part of my kitchen that's sort of a small dining area. We don't eat in there. I had turned it into an indoor garden, but now my garden's outside. And now I'm cleaning it and reorganizing it to turn it into a schoolroom for Esther. She's starting kindergarten / first grade starting in August. So I have a bunch of kindergarten and first grade workbooks for her, and she's doing some out school classes and stuff. And we're just figuring out first grade, but she's real super smart. She's ahead of her game. She's the age to be a little bit young for first grade. She's going to turn 6 October 8th. Okay, Esther, now I am listening. What did you say?
I say 11 plus 13
Beautiful. Your 2 is backwards again, baby girl. Would you like me to write a 2 so you can look at it? Okay. Esther's getting really good at not writing her letters backwards. When she writes the whole alphabet, she'll only get maybe 2 letters backwards. But numbers are more new, so more of her numbers tend to be backwards. So we just need to practice writing numbers more. So I really like that you're practicing writing numbers, and you're writing your numbers very well, baby. So watch me as I write it, okay? Are you watching? I'm starting right here. Go around like this. So you wrote your 2 very well, but it's just backwards.
No signs, no pen.
And that's backwards again. Erase it.
No.
Erase it and try one more time. You're going to get it this time. So, yeah, that's what's up with my... So, okay, when we watch TV with my family, I try to have it always be something educational.
Mommy, I'm gonna
Oh, your 3 is backwards as well, love. You can do it. I believe in you. So, do you want to pass me your whiteboard so I can write a little something on there? Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to write a dot right here. And I believe that if you start on that dot, you are going to write your 2 correctly. Because you're going to go like this, okay? So start on that dot, and then you'll write it correctly. So when we watch TV, we watch alpha blocks, which is taking letters and putting them together. Because all 3 of my kids, Esther, Deborah, and Joshie, they all know all of the letter names and letter sounds, all of them. They don't necessarily know the more complicated things like SH makes the sh sound and TH makes the th sound. They're still learning those. And CH makes the ch sound. Esther's listening to me. She might learn today. She's very bright. Okay. Casey's leaving. Sorry.
No.
Did you learn the word no?
Yeah.
How do you spell no?
N-E-O.
And oh, very good. How do you spell yes?
Y-E-S.
How'd you get so super smart? High five.
Again.
It's beautiful. It's perfect. It's wonderful. You did your 2 correctly. Can I show it on the screen? Can I show my friends your 2? How about practice writing the number 2 correctly? Now that you wrote it correctly 1 time, can you write it 10 times? Can you write 10 2s? Oh, that's beautiful. That's perfect. That's awesome.
Wow.
Oh, well, you wrote a 2 and then a 1 and you called it 12. That's actually a 21. If you write 1 and then 2, then it's a 12. A little confusing. So 21. Okay. And you're super smart. Deborah, how do you spell zoo?
Z-O-O.
Z-O-O. How do you spell cat? She's playing with her tea set. How do you spell cat? C. C-A-T.
Whoa, cat.
Cat. That's a new one. 12. That is a 12. So you're doing 21 plus 22. That answer is, what's 1 plus 2? 3. What's 2 plus 1? 3. So the answer is 33. Double digit math. Smart girl. I don't know how you got so smart, but it's awesome. So for screen time, when we watch TV, we either watch since all 3 of my kids know all their letter sounds and letter names and letter sounds, we watch Alpha Blocks, we watch Word World, and we watch Super Y. All 3 of those are teaching how to read simple words by putting letters together and sounding them out. So they're watching TV, but they're learning something. For math, we watch Number Blocks. So that's why Esther's loved watching Number Blocks lately, so that's why she's learning so well her math. For Spanish, we watch Blim Blim in Spanish. We watch shows in Spanish. For
take a picture of it and send it to Miss Dani.
You're okay, but the 2 3s are back. All 3 of your 3s in the bottom row are backwards, but your 3 on the top row is correct because you already corrected it. So just switch your 3s around, but erase with the eraser, not your finger, pretty please. You are doing a great job, sweetheart. I think it's confusing. Esther, listen to me. I think the 3s are okay. I think the 3s are confusing for you because E's go one way and 3s go the other way. So look, this is an E. That's the correct way. And a 3 goes the opposite. So since you're used to writing an E in your name, you're writing your 3s the same way an E goes. That's how you're used to practicing it. Makes a lot of sense. You just have to remember that 3 does not go the same way as the E. It goes the other way. So we watch kids shows in Spanish just for them to be listening to and soaking in that Spanish knowledge. They watch a show called Blim Blim, which teaches them manners and sharing and stuff.
No, take a picture.
And colors in Spanish and everything. Come over here. So that's a show that like Hispanic kids watch.
Mom, take a picture
It's like a little.
of it and send it to your friend Miss Dani.
You want me to take a picture of it and send it to Teacher Dani? Wow, you are super smart. I'm going to draw a line here so that she understands that this is going together. This is going together. You want it pink. But the reason I'm putting it purple is so she'll see where one math problem ends and where the next one begins. Do you want me to? Here, I'm going to take a picture like this. And I'm going to erase. Can I have the eraser? I'm going to erase the purple, and I'll take a picture again without.
Yeah.
Are you feeling frustrated that I wrote on your board? I'm sorry that I made you feel frustrated. I was just trying to show Dani what kind of math problem you were doing because you were kind of running all the problems together. It's kind of hard to see what you meant by what you wrote. So I'll take a picture of it like how you said, and I'll send both pictures to her so that she understands and she sees how you did it. Here you go, baby girl. I took a picture. I'll send it to Dani, okay? Are you mad at me still? Are you done being mad at me? I'm sorry to offend you. I was not trying to upset you. I was just trying to make it so that Dani would understand what it is. So I'll send that to her. Dani might watch this. I don't know. So, yeah. So we watch Blim Blim. What other shows do we watch in Spanish? We watch Color Crew. That's about the colors and mixing them together. So that's kind of like art. Joshy likes to watch the alphabet and stuff. But lately we've been watching some Christian songs, especially like right before bed and stuff. So we'll sing some Christian songs. There's a channel called Wesley's Wuppets. And it has some really cute songs, like if I were a butterfly, I'd thank you, Lord, for giving me wings. If I were a fuzzy wuzzy bear, I'd thank you, Lord, for my fuzzy wuzzy hair. If I were a crocodile, I'd thank you, Lord, for my big smile.
This is a crocodile.
No, that's a mouse. I just thank you, Father, for making me me. Because you gave me a heart and you gave me a smile. You gave me Jesus and you made me your child. And I just thank you, Father, for making me me.
Mommy, when it bites your fingers, it hurts.
Uh-huh.
Mommy, let's play this game. Yeah.
Oh, you want me to play this game? So I got this from Amazon. I got the mouse one because I'm cheap, and this was the cheapest one. It was like $3. During quarantine, it took like 2 months to get here. But I got it with a gift card that one of my friends gave me for my birthday to Amazon.
And that's that.
Ah! My finger! Oh! There it is. So that's what I do with my students. I'll say, what number do you want? And they'll say a number. Baby, don't do a different finger. Don't lift up your middle finger, love. Do your pointer finger. So yeah. Today, my girls, are you listening to me? We're going to cook some food for Daddy, and then we're going to go to his work and bring him lunch. Does that sound like fun? That's the other thing. My mom never taught me how to cook. Esther and Deborah have been learning how to make things. They're going to know how to. And they always like want to help with laundry and dishes too. My kids are learning life skills at home, and they love helping with the garden and stuff. So, you want me to take a picture of that?
Yeah, I drawn it by myself.
Good job. Let me take a picture.
I think.
There you go, baby girl.
Well, I think when I just closed the door.
Yeah.
One time.
Yeah,
I think Joshua was walking up the stairs and he's waiting to come in.
Oh, well, the door's not locked. Do you want to open it for Joshy to come in?
Joshie. Oh.
Oh wow, how is she doing that without stacking?
Okay. So, all right. I think that's all I have for you. So anyway, that's just some fun things. Like if we're watching TV, I've been thinking of maybe making an more organized schedule as far as how much time we spend reading books and how much time we actually spend like outside. But the thing is, it's a little bit difficult because if the weather's nice, we want to be outside all day, which we should be. And if the weather's like raining or super cold or super hot, like if it's really hot, we wait until about sunset to go outside to play. And you know, if it's snowing, I was thinking our property even has our home. We even have a hill. So I was thinking I might get some sleds this winter because my kids are finally big enough that they can actually play outside and stuff. So it's my kids are finally getting to the sweet spot. They're finally getting to the age, kindergarten's the sweet spot. They're finally getting to the age where they can, you know, learn stuff. Obviously kids are learning from birth, but I mean, you know, that age where they're able to retain more difficult information as far as like how to cook, how to garden. They're able to do more things. They're able to be a little bit more independent. So it's a real exciting time for me because I love teaching elementary, middle school, high school, but I do not like teaching daycare and preschool that much. So even though my kids are real little and I love them, I am looking forward to teaching them more things in elementary school. So when I was growing up as a kid, um, eh, a lot of the time I had a single mom, so she was working real hard. So the thing with single parent homes sometimes that happens is that the one parent that's left behind has to work twice as hard. And so the kids tend to be home alone a lot. So when I was a kid, nobody really taught me to like cook and clean and do things for myself. I got really bad grades in school because no one was helping me understand my homework. I was a slow reader and struggling. And so it's rewarding and therapeutic to see my kids having a different kind of childhood. And even, you know, my husband, he grew up on the poor side of town in Ecuador, South America. So for him, it is so amazing to see his kids, you know, have their own yard to play in with a soccer goal because he loved playing soccer as a kid. And our kids, you know, they're growing up and they have everything. And that's not just talking about material, but they have, like, both my husband and I grew up without a dad in the picture. So it's so rewarding for us to be able to give our kids what we didn't have, which is like a 2-parent home. And the mom can be home. Daddy's working all the time, but we get to hang out with him on weekends and in the evenings. And so it's really neat being able to give our kids something that we didn't get to have. Hey, Morgan. So Morgan just tuned in. I'm finishing up. But yeah, anyway, I've been talking about how I'm figuring out this whole homeschooling thing and figuring out structure. As an adult, I've been left floundering, figuring out this whole adulting thing. And my kids are learning things from me now that I'm just now figuring out myself. Like being organized and cooking and cleaning and all the things. And my kids are going to have such more an advantage at life than you know I started off at. So I feel like it's just really rewarding and cool seeing my kids grow up in a different way. because and they have each other too, because having siblings, it's so special, you know. So like my oldest brother, my family has problems. My oldest brother is 11 years older than me. He was adopted by my parents, and then so once he turned 18, he went to be in the Army Reserves, and then he moved to some different states and stuff, so we didn't really get to see him at all. So though I loved him very much, I didn't really get to have a relationship with my brother. Then I have my brother Mark, who's 3.5 years older than me. Hi, Mark, if you're watching. He watches some of my videos. He loves introverted stuff. So he loves video games and reading and not being bothered by his annoying, pesky little sister. So I'm a social butterfly. So I would always like want to bother Mark, and most of the time he would be like, leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone. So and then my dad and stepmom moved to Arkansas when I was 8. So my parents got divorced when I was 4.5, but my dad and stepmom moved to Arkansas when I was 8. No, 7. They moved when I was 7. So we got to see them Christmas and summer. We'd go to Arkansas for a month every summer, and my dad would come to Kansas City for a day for Christmas. So, and then my little sister was born out of wedlock, and my mom wasn't in the financial, emotional position to be able to raise a baby. So when she was 19 months old, she was placed for adoption, but it's an open adoption. So like we still got to have some contact with her, but very limited. So I had a lot of hurts from my childhood, as far as not being able to have a relationship with my dad and my brother and my sister. And so that's why, it's so therapeutic, and it's like medicine to my heart to see, not trying to cry, to see my kids have each other, that nobody's going to take them away from each other. They're always going to have each other, you know, and that's a big deal. So, and they have, you know, yes, sometimes we get impatient and raise our voices at them. And yes, sometimes we get frustrated, but we stop ourselves. We don't abuse our kids. We talk to them about our emotions and talk to them about what makes us feel frustrated, and we fix the problem. Like, this house is a huge mess. I'm feeling very frustrated. Instead of me getting mad at you right now, can we just turn on the cleanup song and pick some stuff up right now? So it's medicine to my heart to be doing things different than how I grew up. So, and it's also that word homemaker, the Lord just keeps bringing it back to my mind. The word homemaker. It's my very special job to make this house a home. That means all the clutter, that most of it's my fault because I'm a disorganized person. All the clutter, I can choose to fix that problem and make it better. I can choose to turn this house into a home. And kids just eat off of your emotions. When you're happy, they're happy. When you're sad, they're sad. So I had a very sad childhood, but I can choose to give my kids a happy childhood. You know what I mean? Luann said, "You're a good mom." Thank you. That's very sweet. I definitely feel horrible whenever I yell at my kids because I have a high expectation for myself that I should never raise my voice. But at the same time, I don't want to raise kids that are so spoiled rotten that they never obey. So I do raise my voice, and I sometimes don't regret it, and sometimes I do. So I am, yeah, I'm a work in progress. Put a big roadwork sign on me. Work in progress, not to perfection yet. So anybody that wants to hold me to a perfection standard, if you're looking for an example of perfection, I'm not it. I was trying to show you my messy floor. I can't even get it in the frame. Sorry. Yeah, I'm not the not perfect. But it's crazy how as an adult, I'm healing from my childhood wounds. And you can too. It's neat because and I'm thankful too for my husband, because he will tell me that I need to clean up my act. He'll tell me, you need to be more patient with the kids. You need to not get so mad at them, and you need to not be so messy and to be cleaner. And I never saw my mom have a marriage where they were able to have the kind of trust and open communication to be able to openly tell the other person, this is what you're not doing correctly. And it may seem negative that he says that, but it's that kind of friendship that he's able to tell me, and I'm able to accept that. Because my mom, if you tried to tell her anything that she was doing wrong, she would explode like a volcano, and it wouldn't stop. You could never tell her she was wrong about something. You never could. Not her kids, not her husband. We were the ones that were not allowed to ever be critical. And that's not the kind of person I want to be. I want to be someone that can take things with a grain of salt, that if someone insults me, whoever, like, for example, beginning stages of my YouTube videos, people would be like, oh my goodness, her voice is so annoying. And so I took that and I realized I was using my kindergarten teacher voice, and I was saying, oh, it's so nice to have you guys on my YouTube channel. And that grates on people's nerves because people don't like being talked to like a child, right? So I was able to take that and realize, let me just talk like a real person, talk like I'm talking to an adult, talk like I'm talking to a friend. And I don't have to be fake online. I can just be me, right? And if people don't like me, tough cookies, there's other YouTube channels, check it out. But so being able to, all that to say, being able to take something positive out of the criticism and say, what can I actually learn from this? This person's trying to be hurtful, or maybe they're not trying to be hurtful, but what's correct out of what they're saying, I heard really good advice one time in college that there are two extremes and you shouldn't listen to either. There's people who will tell you that you're the best person ever, and there's people that will tell you that you're the worst person ever. So the people that tell you you're the best person ever, there's no fault in you, they're not telling you the truth. People who are telling you that you're the worst person ever. Someone told me, this is literally the worst video on the internet. I highly doubt it. But I did private that video because I was like, okay, well, apparently I didn't make that one very well. But when people tell you you're the worst ever, there's no hope for you, don't listen to them, because that's not true. But all the people in between that say, hey, you're good at this, you need to work on this, you should be able to, as a rational human being, take that information and improve upon yourself using that information, if you're humble enough to accept that. You shouldn't take other people's words and beat yourself up. I shouldn't, if someone says, Evelyn, you need to lose weight, I should say, you know what? I shouldn't eat fast food. I should cut back on the sugar. I should eat less carbs. I need to eat more vegetables. But I'm doing it so I can be a healthy mom, not so I can impress that person that insulted me, if they insult me. Or if someone says, I really care about you, but I'm worried. Your house is a huge mess. And I'm like, well, you're right. It's a struggle. And I'm actually not going to be perfect tomorrow just because you said that today, but I will keep that in mind and I'll work on it, So we can take something positive out of negative things that people say. So take the grain of truth out, but don't, if someone tells me, hey, Evelyn, you're fat, I don't want to every day look in the mirror and be like, I hate myself. Oh, I'm fill in the blank. There's no hope for me. No, God doesn't want me to look at myself that way. I see my stretch marks and my C-section scar, and I'm like, I can't believe that I carried these precious children in my body, and I'm proud of my body for being able to do that. And I'm thankful that I was blessed with children and stuff. And so I've got a bunch of baby weight to lose. But I look at that as like I'm on square 2 of my 10 square race or whatever you call it. Like, it's like I've got a vision for the future, and I'll get there soon-ish, but I still eat ice cream and hamburgers, and that might be a problem. So yeah, I'm not on a strict regiment diet currently,
The snake just look like Connie,
but I can choose better. What?
Connie Sophie the first. It looks like Connie Sophie the first snake.
What snake?
The green and yellow snake.
There's a green and yellow snake? Where did you find it?
We find it in the bag.
Oh, okay. Sounds good. She found a toy snake. She's freaking me out with telling me about a snake. I'm like, you would not be that calm talking about a real snake, right? Hopefully. I dropped something plastic. Anyway, this is my Thursday spiel. I've been talking for an hour. So I need to put these teacups away and go breastfeed and take care of my little boy. I need to cook some food and bring it to my husband. My husband is now a supervisor. He's an armed security officer. And so as supervisor, he had to go fill in for someone. He had to go to work at 1 a.m. So he did not have time to pack a lunch. I actually told him, don't worry about packing a lunch. I still have water in this. Well, I'm just going to drink some water then. I told him not to worry about packing a lunch, that I would cook for him and bring him some food because he's working hard for us. We can bring him some food. So bookings are down with VIPKID for me, and I'm loving it. I'm enjoying it. It's been like a breather break for me. So I'm very thankful that my husband works, because I would probably be freaking out about my bookings. I had 2 classes this morning out of the 4 booked. But I'm making about $200 a week. And before I had a job, you know, my first month with VIPKID, I made $200. So it's better than when I began. All in perspective, right? But I'm just thankful to have money for groceries, because there's so many people that are struggling financially right now. I'm so thankful to have a job. I don't know. Do you feel the same way? Let me know. But I just feel whenever people are complaining about VIPKID, I can't help but be thankful that I have a job. So I see the valid complaints, and they're valid. But I choose not to like really participate in them very much, because I'm like, yeah, but I have a job in a pandemic. And I'm very thankful that my husband has a job. I'm very thankful. So I'm also thankful that I'm learning to garden, because I don't know the future of the economy. I don't know the future of the government. I don't know the future of the value of the dollar. So how awesome is it that right now I'm starting to figure out how to grow my own food, so that in the future, if something were to happen, I've got mouths to feed. I can still feed them the berries from my garden and the grass from the ground. I'm growing potatoes. I'm growing potatoes, tomatoes, blackberries, strawberries, blueberries. All the berries are just going to keep growing bigger and bigger and bigger over time. And they will never be gone. But all the other plants, they're going to die. I'm growing squash. I want to do, oh, I've got green beans going. I want to do some peas too. I want to do like black beans in the future. So I'm like learning about growing food now so that once I have more of a hang of it, maybe it'll be more needed in the future. Who knows? I don't know the future. The future could be bright. The future could be dim. I don't know. But that's kind of what I've been doing. Anyway, got 4 people watching, 6 thumbs up. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me this morning. Guess I should go feed my family and cook some lunch for my husband. I hope you have a blessed day. Thank you so much. Mwah. Lord bless you and keep you. May his face shine upon you and may he be gracious to you. Have a lovely day. Bye.